What's going on, guys? This is Miasin and welcome to my Vanquish Soul combo video featuring the new support from, I believe, Age of Overlord, level 5 Fire Monster. You get to search a card on your turn, on your opponent's turn. Not too bad, I'll take that any day of the week. But yeah, this deck is going to be even better because I believe it's already, tier 1 at the moment in the TCG. Maybe not tier 1, but with good enough piloting, potentially, because it's honestly one of the most difficult deck to play. And this is why, I'm bringing you guys a combo video so that you can get yourself, familiar with this deck. So this can help you out if you plan on playing Vanquish Soul or if you plan on playing against it. And of course, there is going to be value whether or not you want to play this right away in the TCG or not, because even though some of the combos, obviously all the combos include the new card, it's not like it changed that much. But anyways, before this video starts, make sure you like and subscribe. You already know the drill. It really motivates me a lot to keep making videos like these. And now let's get right into it. Alright, so combo number 1, I have Mad Love as well as Infernoble Arms Durandal, which is a card that allows me to search a level 5 or lower fire monster. And, and the best one to search is basically Ryzen, so I'm going to be doing that right now. And now I'm going to be going Rock in order to special summon the Ryzen from the hand, and Ryzen is going to be searching me for the Heavy Burger. Now I'll go Continue in order to recycle back the Mad Love directly from my graveyard to my hand. You theoretically could also be special summoning the monster with Continue, but in this very specific situation, I want to be recycling back to my hand. Anyways, Burger special summon itself by bouncing back the Ryzen, reveal the Mad Love, draw one card, and assuming that you get something like Caesar Valius, look at what you can do. So on your opponent's turn, you actually have a bunch of interruptions. Obviously, the Heavy Burger gets you a lot of draws, and assuming that you get a Fire Monster, you can special summon the Ryzen and then search for your deck for the new monster, which is the Soul Jalong. And then you get to pop a monster with the Ryzen if it's in front of it, because it only destroys the monsters in its column, which is relevant if you're playing against a Link-based strategy, because you always clog one of the extra monster zones, and then the other one will die off to Ryzen. But yeah, so that's potential interruption number 1. It depends on, what your opponent plays. And then since you used the effect of a Vanquish Soul monster in order to reveal something, you get to special summon the Soul Jalong from the hand, and you only have one fire in the hand, but you're going to be getting a second one when you bounce it back with the Caesar Valius, and now you have 2 fires, so the Soul Jalong can use its effect in order to search a Vanquish Soul monster from the deck to the hand, and the Earth monster that you get to search with the Soul Jalong will allow your Caesar Valius to destroy a card on the field. So it's not a lot of interruptions, and it does, rely on some other draws, but at the end of the day, this is a lot of card advantage that you're going to be getting very, very fast. And we only started with 2 cards, so if you have like 5 cards in your opening hand, you can already tell that this is going to be leading to like a +10 on turn 2. It's really that fast. So with only 2 cards, we have 4, 8, yeah, +6 already. And this is nothing, by the way. So yeah, that's it for combo number 1. Probably the, the most relaxed one, but let's get into combo number 2. Alright, so this time I have Stake Your Soul with any fire monster. Could be Ash, could be Kurikara, could be Dogoran, doesn't matter. So you're going to be special summoning the Soul Ryzen and then search your deck for the Soul Jalong, and then reveal, it doesn't matter, you're going first, so you can reveal the first effect, reveal 1 fire, and then special summon the Soul Jalong, because again, you revealed a monster with the effect of a Vanquish Soul. And now you're going to be linking off for the Rock and then recycle back the Ryzen, and you have 2 fires now, so you can use Soul Jalong in order to search your deck for the Mad Love. And I'll normal summon the Mad Love because we did a normal summon. We special summoned using the Sticker Soul. And then you're going to be searching your deck for the Dust Devil, said 1 pass. And on your opponent's turn, you have more interruptions this time, because the Ryzen could actually lead to an interruption, as well as the bounce with Mad Love and the Dust Devil going to be able to Book of Moon. So in case we're playing against something like Sprite, even if our opponent has like Nimble Beaver to summon a monster, as well as a Sprite Blue, we can just Book of Moon everything, and then the starter is going to be summoning something, but we're not going to be letting our opponent do anything with their monsters. So we're going to be getting a search thanks to the Soul Jalong, and then the Soul Ryzen is going to be special summoned, but thanks to the effect of the Link one, and the search will be the Heavy Burger here, because it is a dark monster, so that we can use it as a reveal for the Soul Ryzen, and the Soul Ryzen will be searching the Caesar Valius. It's kind of complicated, but, that's why you need a high IQ in order to play this deck. You can't just be like an average Yu-Gi Mons player and have like an IQ of 30 and get away with a deck like this. Yeah, it's actually really complicated. Anyway, Soul Ryzen is going to be destroying everything in the column, and then the Heavy Burger is going to be bouncing back the Mad Love, draw 1 card. Again, man, we only started with 2 cards, and look at how we're developing our resources in like a crazy manner. But yeah, we're going to be special summoning the Soul Caesar Valius now, and if we drew an Earth monster, this is where the Caesar Valleys can also destroy a monster on the field. So that's really freaking disgusting. At this point, you can actually count the cards in my hand, the cards on my field. The fact that we only started with 2 cards and now we have 6 monsters, we can basically like extra link. And we have a full hand of 6 cards. I'm so sorry, 7 cards in hand. That is simply ridiculous. And of course, this is where it leads to an OTK. So all you really have to do turn 1 is set up enough interruptions to the point where your opponent can have, can't really do like a full board. And then next turn, you just overwhelmed with resources. So you're not going to be spamming monsters from your extra deck with a deck like this. You're just going to be establishing board presence and card advantage. And this is really how you win. It's a mid-range deck. It's not a combo deck whatsoever. So that's the reason why you're not really looking at 5 negates and, you know, 5 hand traps and stuff like that and searching floodgates and stuff. Well, I mean, you technically could with there can only be 1 because every single monster has a different type, actually. And you also play 3 different attributes, so it does lose a bit to goals in match. You really do have to worry about that. But skill drain is actually not too bad against this deck because one really cool thing that you can do is normal summon your monsters or special summon and then use their effects and then chain your Heavy Burger or Caesar from hand in order to bounce back and your monster still resolves. So yeah, that's really cool, but that's it for this one. Let's get into combo number 3 now. Alrighty, so I am playing Vanquish Soul here. I have Staker Soul, Ash, Caesar Valius, Ryzen, as well as Heavy Burger, pretty good hand. And my opponent has Theosis, Nibiru, Shifter, Unicorn, as well as Droll and Logbird. How can I play this hand out optimally, right? Because it looks a little tricky to play, but don't worry because I figured it out. So Staker Soul going to be revealing either Ryzen or Ash, special summon the Soul Jalong, and I'm not going to be using its search effect yet. I'm going to be going normal summon the Ryzen and then chain the Heavy Burger if I want to play around Droll, so that just like that, I can be getting a search and also establish the Heavy Burger on the field, so that now if my opponent chains Shifter and Droll, first of all, the Shifter doesn't do that much, and the Droll, I can simply chain the Heavy Burger to draw, and also chain the Jalong in order to search. So I can actually get 2 searches through the Droll, and it really does absolutely nothing. And one really cool thing is that even though we searched out the Mad Love with the Ryzen, with the intention to search the Dust Devil with it, the Soul Jalong searches any Vanquish Soul card from the deck to the hand, not necessarily a monster, and this is where being able to search Staker Soul really matters, because Kashtira loses big time to this card. So now we're getting a hand trap twice, and we don't really have to care about Nibiru, because all you need in this deck is 3-4 summons, and you're good to go. Again, it's not a combo deck, so you don't lose to Nibiru. Your graveyard doesn't matter too much, so Shifter really doesn't do anything. And of course, if you know how to get multiple searches at the same time, Droll and Logbird also isn't too bad. Basically wasted 2 hand traps at this point. We have 2 monsters on the field as well as 6 cards in the hand. That is ridiculous. So we're going to be setting 1. We went +3 this turn. And then we're going to be drawing a card on the draw phase. And then Soul Jalong is going to be revealing itself. Search yet again another card. 6 cards in the hand, 4 cards on field. We went +5. Through 2 hand traps that, again, did nothing. The link one is not necessary. You don't really have to do it if you don't want to lose to Imperm, Nibiru, and stuff like that. And also, if you link into the link one, you're losing a resource permanently because your monster is going to be getting banished because of the Shifter. So when you're getting Shiftered, or when you play Shifter yourself, because you very much could play Shifter, make sure you Shifter after going into the link one and recycling back a card. Just like that, just so that you don't really have to care about anything. But yeah, now we're going to be Book of Mooning the Unicorn. Bertha is going to be coming here, but we can destroy it because we have Caesar Valius with 3 different attributes. And this is how you just get to destroy Kashtira, honestly. It's 100% free for this deck. If you go first and you play your deck correctly, and again, you draw Ryzen, you 100% should be good. But yeah, that's all I had to showcase for this video. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts about Vanquish Soul in the comment section below. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the deck profile. Peace.